the aviation industry in Nigeria has been really busy for hours now after Bloomberg reported that they had an interview with the chief executive officer of Ethiopian Airlines, and he did say that Nigeria Air will begin operations in October. We know the controversies that have been surrounding this. Even before now, we even know that just the immediate past Minister of Aviation, Ms. Aidi Sirika, is having to answer some questions on that launch of Nigeria Air, which was at the end, towards the end of the last administration led by President Muhammadu Buhari. So let's speak to an aviation consultant now to tell us, I mean, they have their eyes, their feet on ground, what's really happening. We have joining us virtually Mr. Bankole Bernard, aviation consultant. I'm sure you heard this news, Mr. Bankole. Good afternoon. I'm sure you also heard this news. And you guys have been really busy while Nigerians are being hopeful that perhaps relief has come the way of aviation and the runnings around there in the country.
Yeah, I mean, when I listened to the interview, I was quite excited and I was looking forward to it coming to life. Because the truth is, whether we like it or not, we need to have a national carrier. And if we cannot have a national carrier, the least we'll do with is a flag carrier. And I think the general public really needs to be educated on things like this. What is a national carrier? What is a flag carrier? You know, these things have happened in the past. It's been done in other countries without issues. But I don't know why the one of Nigeria is causing a lot of controversies. If you check very well, you see that Ethiopian Airlines has a base in Lome, Togo, and they've been operating from that base. They have even developed a regional flight from there, and it's working smoothly. And they're about replicating the same thing in the Nigerian airspace. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because if you look around the world, there's been a stiff competition amongst the airlines all around the world. Different airlines moving into different markets, trying to do something new there. I mean, it's a global village, and there's absolutely nothing that should stop anybody. Ethiopian Airlines has positioned itself to be a flag carrier for Nigeria. That will help Nigeria in a lot of ways. And I think that was what the former minister was really trying to do, try to buttress to us. But a lot of controversies sprung up from that. So I'm looking forward to see this materialize, because if you listen to the interview very well, Ethiopian Airlines has brought forth certain things. First of all, there's a 49% shares that Ethiopian Airlines has brought forth to this Nigerian Air to operate. Not only that, they've got a management contract which empowers them to manage this particular airline to profitability. So in the real sense of it, Nigeria as a country is going to benefit from it. Nigerians will benefit from it. And that will bring about a boost in the aviation sector.
All right, Mr. Ben.
That's what each and every one of us should look forward to.
Yeah, obviously, everyone is looking forward to it. But, I mean, the conversation is it really going to happen? Because we know that the Ninth Assembly had, made some pronouncement terminating or suspending the agreements before. You people who are in the industry had said that things were not done transparently and how it should be done. Even the plane that was used for that launch, I'm sure you heard of the controversy around it. It was on lease, it was borrowed, it had some things on the body, it wasn't, you understand? So when you consider the reality of it, are we looking at a launch in October for real?
If the CEO of one of the biggest airlines in the globe has made such pronouncement, remember that he's not going to stick out his neck. They're not going to throw away 49% just like that. He made that pronouncement that he's going to launch. They are the one coming with the equipment.
But
If they come with assistance,
Nigeria is also a major stakeholder, so you cannot
Nigeria is
just
a big stakeholder,
ignore.
quite all right.
You cannot ignore the sentiments or the voice of the Nigerian stakeholders. Also, remember this Ethiopian airline. This they had their CEO also step down in the midst of all of this.
And the new CEO is still confirming to us that it's going to happen in October.
Okay.
Look, they stand to gain a lot as well. Let's look at it. It's business for them. It's business. Nigeria is a major market, and they just don't want to lose it to anybody because it might change and move somewhere else. But they want to make sure that they are able to provide the service to Nigerians and make good money from Nigerian market. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay. I think we should all be looking forward to it.
Okay.
I think what we saw when the launch came about was that we saw an aircraft and we all worked with the assumption that, oh, we've purchased an aircraft. It wasn't a purchased aircraft. It was used to unveil the Nigeria Air. All right,
Mr. Bernard. All right, Mr. Bernard. We'll certainly settle on this. We'll count down to October. Aviation consultant, Mr. Bernard Bankole. Thank you for your time.
You're most welcome. Have a beautiful day.
All right, you too.